Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with the Book of Boba Fett. Last time on the Book of Boba Fett, we had the tribes of Tatooine. And for some reason, my hair is very poofy today. So basically, after being attacked by the Shield Bros, they figured out that the Shield Bros were sent potentially by the mayor of Mos Espa. So they went to the mayor of Mos Espa and was like, yo, don't be sending assassins after me. And the mayor was like, I'm not sus. I don't know what you mean. Who could have possibly sent it? But then they did realize that there was more trouble afoot as the twins and were on their way. What did they say? The cousins, I think, of Jabba the Hutt, who are coming to claim his territory. And they were like, yo, this is our place. And Boba was like, no, it friggin' isn't. Now get lost. That's exactly how that went down. Also, there was a Wookiee, a bounty hunter Wookiee, which apparently is in the comics. So, great. Anyway, and then back to the important stuff. We got more flashbacks of Boba with the Tuskens, and how they pulled off a train heist to deal with potentially Pikes. The jury's still out on who they were, but they were people that were transporting spice across the deserts. And they came to an arrangement. So that was all pretty cool. And then at the end, the Tuskens, including Boba's master, Franklin, dressed him in the Tusken garb, and they did this cool dancing stick ceremony. So, yeah, that was pretty much that. Are we going to get more flashbacks with the Tuskens this episode? Well, I kind of hope so, because that is sort of the more interesting part of this show. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get a bit more... we had a lot in the last episode. Maybe we'll get a bit more of the present day now. Who knows? We'll have to see. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So let's just go ahead and get right into this episode of the Book of Boba Fett. Here we go.
The twins have laid claim to their late cousin's bequest.
Cousin, I knew it.
The Espa Kajitik to Jabba.
I do love just any time you hear I guess a Fett talk. Not Fett. Job. Hold on. My brain just melted. A Hutt. Jiminy Christmas, my brain just melted. I'll cut that out. Though I do want to know, who was the Hutt who invented the language? I'd be very curious about that, actually. Because they're such a sparse species. Try saying that 3 times when you're drunk. What the fuck? I hate it.
And here you see the businesses that were under the protection
Anywho.
of the name that should not be spoken.
You can say Jabba.
Nah.
Under the protection of Jabba the Hutt.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He can't hurt you.
he's not a ghost.
I was concerned that you would feel insulted.
Why would I feel insulted?
It's just a name.
Because you felt threatened.
Well, now I am insulted.
No.
Mos Espa was divided amongst 3 families. Master Bib did not have the power of Jabba, so he relied on uneasy alliances to preserve his tribute and title.
Interesting.
All of this while lining the pockets of Mayor Mog Shares.
A street gang of insolent youths has been stealing my inventory. Now, this never happened under the other daimyos, and I am insulted on your behalf.
I'm sure you are.
And your inventory is
Water.
water.
Yes, I broker sales on behalf of the vapor farmers, yes.
I mean, that's pretty useful on Tatooine.
Well,
No.
Tatooine was once. They are half man, half machine. They modify their bodies with droid parts to make themselves even more deadly. I
The Borg.
beseech you.
I'm the daimyo of this district, and I will bring order.
You're a crime boss. Just like the rest of them.
Yes, and he will bring order.
And why you all should be working.
There is no work, mighty daimyo.
Then you will work for me.
Ooh.
You got guts, I'll give you that.
That's actually a great idea.
You better fight as good as you talk, Dank.
Dank.
No! They stole from me!
Oh, hello.
Just going to let them off?
No.
What do they owe you?
Community service.
1,300 credits.
For water?
1,300 credits.
Pay me rent.
Why,
You know, I was just thinking, like, do we have muscle? But I guess now we have these guys. Oh my god, they have... Look at these speeders. Look at these fucking 90s punks. They belong in the Matrix. The Streets of Mos Espa. Man, I'm loving these titles. I don't know why. Something so satisfying about them. Oh man, we're going back already? Oh, Camino. Oh. And we're back. God, look at how majestic this man is.
Where do the Pikes do their business in Mos Espa?
Yep, they were Pikes. Alright. This is Mos Eisley. Yeah, here's some shit we saw. This is the shit we saw in The Mandalorian. Oh, hey! That's a neat little walk-by cameo there.
Sands have belonged to the Tuskens since the oceans dried.
We are happy to do business with either party, but we do not want to be taken advantage of by paying protection to both. I'm sure you understand.
You got here too late.
We'll resolve this. You will not hear from the Nyctosen Riders again.
We look forward to our partnership.
Alright. Okay, so then that's the gang that they saw in, was it episode 1, I think? Oh no! No! You've gotta be kidding me! Oh. God, this is like the reverse of Attack of the Clones. God damn it. We lost all of them. Oh, it's going green, which means we're leaving. God damn it. You killed off the most interesting part of the show. What the hell? Ah, Jiminy Christmas, man. I'm not ready. Is this actually happening? Like, how did this guy get in here without Fennec knowing? Ah! It's got fucking space knuckles. Ah! Oh, God, he's so wet. Is he just squeezing him? This has to be a fucking dream, right? Oh, fucking, girl. Okay, I'm assuming Fennec just isn't here right now. Ah, slice his tendons. You two, come on. Where were you two? Oh, here she is. Aha! Ah! Put him in the pits. Unfortunately, there isn't a Rancor down there. Alright, well, good job, techno dudes.
The twins are here. They have brought a gift.
Oh, joy. Oh, for God's sake, were they carried that entire way? What the hell? Wait, so you can have a floating platform for this, but... Is that fucking Danny Trejo? Wait a goddamn minute. The Pikes.
Promised by who?
Huh.
And what of the huts?
Nuh.
und Illuzi in Rimashuk.
Tatooine dupadudarami. Adwara Wookie patalopang ka ba?
Chachakopa.
Wow. Okay, well this just got a lot more interesting. Thank God since I killed the Tusken. These poor fucking people!
Release him.
You can see his eyebrow raised there.
It's just business.
It's just good business.
Take it from an ex-bounty hunter.
Nuh.
Good work for Skugholes. It's not worth it.
Nuh. Yeah. So we just got a new Rancor.
He's depressed.
This beast can feel such things.
Rancor are emotionally complex creatures.
This is such a strange cameo. Just out of nowhere, I
Why
feel
does it
like.
wear blinders? I will spend more time with it.
You should. They can become very loving.
Nuh.
I thought they were bred just to fight.
They're powerful fighters, so that is what most know. But they form strong bonds with their owners. It's
Like a
said
hunting
that
dog.
The witches of Dathomir even rode them through the forest and fens.
That sounds fucking epic.
I want to learn to ride this one.
You what?
I want to
Nuh.
ride it. We begin today.
Cool. I assume he's going to let it imprint on Boba then. First human it sees.
Easy, boy. Easy.
I think I'll call you Jeremy.
Is this the spot?
Aw.
Don't worry. He'll be back.
Aw. I thought about naming it Franklin Jr. in honor of our fallen compatriot, but oh my god, these things are the dumbest fucking speeders in the world. Like, to their credit, they have numbers, but look at how, like, they're neon! That's not intimidating. Should be darker colors like they have. Guess who's back, bitch? Shoot it.
Let me.
Or stab it. Haha. Do they have escape tunnels?
Thanks, Ferric.
Dank Ferric. Oh, I missed that. That expletive. There he is. That little bastard. Alright, come on, Technopunks. Oh no, a protocol droid. Okay, it's alright. Someone grab that protocol droid. We may need him. Mayor's not even here. How is this girl so pale on Tatooine? I love his... well, I guess his speeder. I'm not sure if it has a different name per se. But... I love it just because, like, it looks like a classic car. And them with their different colors, like, this looks... this is starting to look a little 50s car chase. This dude have, like, a tie and a hoodie. Like, they look like the most non-Star Wars people. Oh my gosh! Well, those droid enhancements, they kind of come in handy. Aha! Oh my god! There's always someone carrying something huge! Ah, no, Hoodmaster. Oh my god, it's a fucking... why is this turning into a cartoon? Like, this is really stupid. This is the... like, I know I've said this too, but it's the most non-Star Wars scene. Oh no, the market! Ah, the apples! Good job, punks. Or no, those are... oh, what the hell are they called? It's that one fruit from Rebels. It just flew here.
He's working with the Pikes.
Ah, the fucking Pikes. Oh, that's why. So that's the Syndicate. That makes sense. Look at these fucks. Look at all these fucks. They're doing a stakeout. I love it. In their totally non-conspicuous cars. Or bikes.
Are you sure?
Oh my god. Is that a fucking... Is that a fucking payphone on Tatooine?
Keep an eye on them. Sorry, it's an expression.
No.
You don't have to be sorry, mate. I paid a lot for this. Proud of my eye.
Let us know what you see.
Yeah, they do like their enhancements,
Just
so.
the first wave. They're going to war.
Oh shit. With us.
Then we will be ready.
Was that it? Alrighty. Alrighty, that is episode 3. Alright, they've definitely made it more interesting now. So that's good. That if they're going to, I mean, I don't know if they're going to necessarily drop the flashbacks, but I mean, there was a lot less focus on them in this episode compared to the last 2 episodes. So, and especially because, I mean, we're basically dropping the Tuskens now, who were kind of the most interesting part, but they have now made the present-day storyline a lot more interesting, and I'm glad for it. So, alrighty. Man, we were wondering last episode, you know, why is it that Boba gets separated from the Tuskens, you know? He eventually goes and finds his armor, and then, he eventually goes and, saves Fennec Shand, and then encounters the Mandalorian and gets his armor back. So, yeah, we were kind of wondering that, and this is how. The Tuskens were all killed. Even Franklin. God damn it, even Franklin! She will be missed. She will be missed. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and hop into the notes on this one. The first thing I wrote down is Bib's alliances. So that was interesting. Just hearing about a bit of how Mos Espa has been run before. And it's interesting, I'm curious if maybe Mos Espa is, well, I don't even know if you can call it a capital. We don't really have capitals on planets, I suppose. Like, not too much. We have the capital planet being Coruscant, but you never hear too much about the capital of the planet, you know? But I almost wonder if Mos Espa is, especially because by taking over Mos Espa, it seems like, you know, Boba Fett has become, you know, he basically says the daimyo of Tatooine, you know? So, yeah, I don't know, but it definitely seems to be a much grander city than Mos Eisley, which is interesting. But yeah, it was very interesting to hear how Bib Fortuna took power, basically, was by dividing up Mos Espa among 3 leaders, and then having them basically work for the mayor, which was interesting. So, yeah, and because of that, we're on very bad ground to rule Mos Espa. So, but it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. So, I like that. And I like how, you know, it's basically Boba Fett, he's really starting at rock bottom for what he's doing, for being a crime lord and everything. Or being the daimyo. So yeah, it's interesting because it's not the same as Jabba, which Jabba, you could definitely feel he ruled all of Tatooine and probably a lot more. He seemed to almost be like the most important of the Hutts, you know? So that was very, very interesting. Let's see, we have the water guy. I guess we could go ahead and look up part of the cast on this episode. So we have Stephen Root as Lortha Peel. Do I know this guy? Oh, well, here's an interesting thing I wasn't expecting. He plays Finn's dad on Adventure Time. I was not expecting that. It seems to be it. Seems to be all I can get on him. Oh well. Okay, Sophie Thatcher played Drash. Alright, I didn't even know their names, so... Nope. No, she doesn't have too many things on here, but I kind of liked her. It is a little weird just how pale she is on Tatooine, but whatever. I guess that's basically it for people we need to look up, so... And yeah, I think we've tried looking up the Major Domo before, but I don't think I recognize him from anything, so... Alright. Well, still, it's always interesting to... It's always interesting to look up different actors and stuff. If you watch my Full Metal Alchemist reactions, you know that I do that constantly on that show. But anyway, so we had, I just looked up this character. Why can't I remember his name? It was like Lortho something. But him, a water salesman, which is interesting. I love how Boba Fett says, I grew up surrounded by water. It's like, it almost doesn't quite click for him why water would be so important. I mean, I'm sure it does, but like, it's just interesting how he says it. It's like, water, I grew up around water, surrounded by water. It's like, yeah, Camino, the exact opposite of Tatooine. So that was kind of funny. And then, so he's been dealing with this gang who enhance their bodies with droid parts, basically, which is very interesting. Okay, I absolutely love these 4 punks, but they are punks. They are punks. They are the least Star Wars thing I've ever seen, but it's hilarious. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. They almost kind of remind me of the Martez sisters from Clone Wars. But yeah, I mean, just the fact that they're punks, They're punks, punks with attitude, and just everything, just their outfits, even down to their speeders, the stupidest looking speeders. Like, that would not be something George Lucas would have made in 1977, Like, when they're coming up with all the different props and shit, and they're like, all right, here's just a collection of weird garbage. All right, let's make it into a droid. Like, maybe I guess the closest, is C-3PO, because he is sort of that sort of sleeker, maybe shinier plating and stuff like that. But even him, like the gold, I feel like kind of worked out. Whereas their speeders, like, it is literally like from a 1950s car or a motorcycle or something. Like, it's so ridiculous. They're so bright. They're colorful, which stands out on Tatooine because Tatooine is not colorful at all. So it's really funny. I really do like them, honestly, just because they contrast so well with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan. Like, they don't look like they should be working together. But that was very, very clever, actually, that, because Boba Fett is still trying to, get a handle on the situation and everything. So it's not that he's just going over and is like, oh, well, whatever, listen to me. And they're like, oh, but this. And it's like, oh, well, it's kind of one of those moments. You see that a lot in some of this stuff where it's like, the new boss goes in. They go in thinking one thing, and then it's like, then they get revealed the real thing. And it's like, I didn't kind of want that, but I like how, again, Boba Fett's so fucking smart, where he's like, they're like, oh, well, we can't go work. We don't have wages. We can't pay for this water. We don't have wages. There is no work. And so Boba Fett is like, okay, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Stop stealing the water. I will give you work because I need more muscle, Because, yeah, literally as he was going up to them, I kind of thought it was like, okay, so he has Fennec, who is obviously, most of his muscle right there, along with just him. And then he's got the 2, Gamorreans, I think is what they're called. That doesn't sound right because that just sounds like Gamora, but I don't know. I can't remember per se. And I was like, is this all he has, really? And it's like, yeah, honestly, yeah, these two and the droid back home, it's like, that's all he has. Not even just muscle, but just people, you know? So I like how he, takes this opportunity as like, hey, you need work? I'll give you work, you know? You're already, like, you've already proved to yourself. You're already, you already do stuff and you're good with crime and everything. How about you work for me, a crime lord, who can protect you and everything? So that was very, very clever. And I like how then with the guy there, the guy who's just right there, by the way, listening to this, and then Boba Fett's like, here, it was 1,300, you're getting 500, and you need to cut your prices. Like, he's looking at this like, yeah, you fed me some bullshit, but I'm going to make the most out of this, It's basically, he resolved the situation, and not only that, it's not just that he went in and resolved the situation and that's it. It's that he resolved the situation in his favor, So now, this guy knows not to fuck with Boba Fett anymore, and these punks are now going to actually be put to good use working for him. Oh, God, excuse me. So, that was very, very clever. Again, I just fucking love how smart Boba Fett is, But then, we lost the Tuskens. That was a very... That felt like a very New Hope sort of situation where... Or again, like I mentioned, like it kind of felt like Attack of the Clones, like, oh shit. Now, instead of going and killing the Tuskens, we have to go kill someone else for the Tuskens, We lost them all. We lost the kid, we lost Franklin, we lost Jim and Jeff, and... Well, we already lost Craig last episode, so... Oh well. I think Craig got run over by the train, so I hope nobody actually tried to match up all my names to the different Tuskens, because that was just flying by the seat of my pants sort of garbage doing that. But the only one I consistently remember was Franklin, because Franklin was the one who taught him, So that was the only one I truly recognized. Well, that her and the kid. I don't think I ever gave the kid a name, so... But they're all gone. Killed by the Nikto biker gang. Which I find to be a little weird. Like, I guess they must have had blasters, but like... we just went through all of this about how fucking awesome the Tuskens are as warriors, and then they just got fucking owned by this fucking biker gang. Like... But then again, like we saw in episode 1, when they went and saw what was happening with this biker gang and they, stayed hidden and stuff, even though, yeah, at the time it was just the kids, like, you can make the connection there that, yes, this gang is very, very dangerous, So, yeah. But the Tuskens are gone. Killed by the Nikto after they made an arrangement with the Pikes. Fucking Pikes. Now we gotta deal with the Pikes, But we also had the attack by, Chrysanthemum, which was interesting. I did like that. Now, where was Fennec during that? I assume Fennec was gone for the most part, and then she got back just in time, because otherwise, how did Chrysanthemum slip past her, But that was a good fight. That was definitely a really good fight. Again, the punks coming in and proving their worth, So I did like that. And then we got the visit by the twins, and I actually really like this, because at first you kind of think like, oh, so the twins are going to be the villains, I guess, of the season or of the show, and it's like, no, it's going to be the Pikes. But I like how they do that. It's like, oh, the Pikes are coming. It's like, we better get the fuck out of here. and I like how they, yes, they did send Chrysanthemum to kill Boba Fett, but then, when he's defeated and stuff, they come by and it's like, look, we're fucking leaving. You should do the same, So I like that. That was really interesting. So yeah, you should leave, but here's a Rancor, just in case. So that was cool. And yeah, the Pikes are working with the mayor to rule Tatooine. So Boba Fett has to do something about that, this war. And then cameo, this is a fun cameo by Danny Trejo. I really like that, actually. That was a really interesting cameo, and yeah, he's a Rancor tamer. He's a Rancor tamer, and he's going to train Boba Fett how to ride a Rancor. And you know that's going to come back. You know Boba Fett's going to be fucking riding a Rancor into battle against the Pikes. Like, that is so cool. And then we did get the chase with the Major Domo, which was kind of dumb, but I liked it. Just seeing this guy, really trying to, drive away and everything. And I must get away, And then you see the punks and their stupid fucking speeders coming in. And I like how they did use their enhancements, The one guy had his, a spike in his heel and just the other guy just, had a freaking... Not a hidden blade, but a hidden, lighter and was, blowing the thing up. That was really clever. I like that. Now, I didn't see how the girl was enhanced at all. What the fuck was her name? Draken or something like that? I don't remember. But yeah, I don't remember how she's enhanced. But you had those two, and then you had the dude's eye. But I don't remember how she's enhanced. I'll have to see again. But yeah. But kind of a dumb car chase, but I like it. And then I also like how... they go through this intense chase on their speeders and everything, and then Boba Fett just fucking flies over anyway. That's that fucking great Mandalorian jetpack he's got, So I like it. Oh, and what were the fucking... Melurons! That was it! That was the fucking fruit that he crashed into, the Melurons. I was like, there was an entire fucking episode of Rebels dedicated to that shit, where fucking Ezra and Zeb had to go get Melurons for Hera, and then I think they stole a TIE fighter at one point. It was fucking crazy. It was kind of a dumb episode, but I really liked it. So yeah, it was Melurons. Oh, I'm so happy I remembered that. I suck so hard when it comes to Star Wars knowledge, especially in these episodes, but I'm so glad I remembered that, because I fucking love Rebels. So yeah. But yeah, we ended with the Pikes. War is coming, and who's going to lead us? You! Sorry, that's one of my favorite references from Star Trek Into Darkness, when fucking Peter Weller just goes ape, basically. War is coming. Just fucking try to find that scene if you can, because it's just a fucking funny scene. Not important. What's important is a war with the Pikes is coming. And currently... our numbers are Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, a droid who's starting to double as a protocol droid, 2 Gamorreans, and 4 punks. Now that's 9 people, of which maybe 2 of them are actually, skilled and good. But I mean, I don't know. The punks kind of are proving their worth, but those are not good numbers to go against the Pikes that are now encroaching on Tatooine. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting going forward, and I'm glad that they this episode was okay, now let's make the present day really interesting. So that was good. R.I.P. our Tusken friends, but I mean, we knew he had to leave them at some point. I was just hoping he'd just be like, well, I must go. My Amma needs me, But no. Oh, well. R.I.P. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Book of Boba Fett reactions, as well as another playlist for all of my Star Wars Visions reactions if you want to go check those out. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.